Warning, the sounds you are about to hear are from four nobodies who may or may not be under the influence of alcohol. Material on this podcast is not suitable for children, the elderly, a priest, your therapist, any company gatherings, your mama, or those easily butthurt. Now take your drinks, raise them high, and drink them dry. 4 to many for life. Cheers, F2MFers.
Sometimes I drink too much, sometimes I get too drunk, but every time I wake up, I think to myself I love being hungover.
Hello. All right, Sox. It's called Pick Your Poison, but we came up with Pick Your Butthole just as a funny joke, so we call it. But it's called Pick Your Poison.
I figured. Do you pick your butthole?
All the time.
I've seen you do it a couple times.
Right.
I've seen you pull some things out of there.
Yeah, usually.
Hamsters and
It'll be
ice cubes.
Foreign objects. You can pick your friends and you can pick your butthole. You can't pick your friends' butthole.
Crown bottles.
Exactly. Good advice. Good advice.
Say it loud. Say it loud,
what
Des.
kind of friend you have.
Right. There you go.
Say it loud,
Some of
Des.
your friends might let you pick their butthole.
Des, give the viewers.
All right, Sox. It's Sox's turn. Let's go.
Life advice. So you were sucked into a 90s TV warp and have to live with one family.
Ooh, I like this.
I got 6.
Ooh! Do it.
Family Matters,
No. Just to make out with Will Smith.
The Connors, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Ooh, these are all good.
Married with Children,
Ooh, you're really pulling at my strings here.
Full House,
Dang, why you gotta have all the good ones?
and your boy Tim Allen.
Ooh. Okay.
Connors.
Let's let Phil go first. Yes.
That's a hard choice.
I know. He picked like every show that I actually liked back then.
Yeah.
Not Boy Meets World.
I love Al Bundy too much. I'd have to go with Al Bundy. I mean, just I like all the other shows, but there's something about Al Bundy's that
Everybody knows me. I gotta go Al Bundy too.
Yeah, I knew that. That was
Because
good.
Al Bundy is my guy.
He's hilarious in Modern Family, too.
That whole show is funny. But yeah, Modern Family is good.
I'm picking the Connors. I feel like...
Ashley said Full House or Fresh Prince.
All
Or I
right.
probably said that name.
What
What did you say? You both said
What'd you-
Married with Children?
Yeah. Married with
You
Children.
said
Connors. Roseanne.
Move on my auntie and Uncle in Bel Air.
well, he is black. He's probably got in trouble.
Right.
I feel like the Connors are so relatable, though.
To some extent.
I just love them all. They're so funny.
I think it was good because they portrayed a like
Full House is too goody-goody.
an average family.
They're too goody-goody. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
that's
they're
because
too.
that was stationed in California.
Yeah.
So go figure.
It was a wholesome show.
I mean, I
think
love
they all
Full
have
House,
wholesome.
though.
I mean, Married with Children wasn't really wholesome.
No,
At all.
that was more.
It beat the yeah.
I mean, that was more just basically dropping truth bombs.
Right. Yeah.
Who are you picking?
Well, I had a crush on Hillary, so I'm going to Bel Air also.
I mean, that was my second pick.
I
I'm
mean,
not
you
gonna
can't
lie.
go wrong with Bel Air.
That was my second pick. So
I would have picked Boys Meets World if that was in there.
That's another
Me
good one.
too. Me too.
Like Topanga.
I love me some Topanga.
So somebody else did too.
Good pick here, Poison. I don't like that. That was awesome.
Fun fact, I know where he got that from.
Wow. Where'd you get it from you?
I posted it a year
People.
ago. But do you remember what you said?
Is it
Do you,
Married with
you don't
Children
remember
on
what you
its
said?
own
I'm
now,
going to show
too?
you
'Cause I was
what you
supposed to watch
said
that too.
I don't
a year
know.
ago when I
I didn't
posted it on
see
Facebook.
It might be. I just didn't
I
see
think
it.
that was one. Because I know it's not Netflix, and I only have Netflix and Hulu. So
What?
Married with Children.
Married with
So I
Children.
think that's
is
where I
on-
was like, I'm about to start watching that again.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that Hulu?
Married with Children is like one of those shows that's just entertaining.
Yeah, that's a show that's hard to beat too. Like,
So, little fun fact. I posted this last year, 2 years ago, and Socks commented on it and said...
did you find it? Is that how you remembered it?
No.
And
Oh,
said,
yeah.
I always wanted to fight Uncle Jesse, so...
So in 2 years, things change, right?
See, I want to do other things to Uncle Jesse, but not fight him.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Calm down with that.
I liked Full House.
Stamos.
Full House was a good show. Fuller House was also, like,
So
a
Peaches
good...
said Full House and Fresh Prince. And,
I do wanna watch that
Courtney,
90s
she
show.
must be
That's because she's trying to
working
be
right now. So we
That's
don't know
because she's
if
going to
doing
fight Hillary.
She's
in
gonna
the
fight
same house.
Hillary, yeah.
I want to watch that
but-
90s show. Anyone watch it yet?
That what?
That 90s show?
Is it out yet?
It's out. It came out yesterday.
I've heard, I was
I already
gonna
heard
watch it,
Good.
but after watching that 70s show and being a fan of that 70s show,
You're kind of scared to see.
I'm kind of scared to see that 90s show because
What did we watch that was a good? Fuller House was a good. I
Fuller
was
House was
scared
good,
of
though.
Fuller House, but
It was a decent
I was scared of it
I
at first
forget.
too.
Did the twins come back on it? or
no, they were the only. And when
They
I
were
say
the
literally
ones,
the
the
only
only
ones that
ones.
didn't come on there, it was every single one of the main characters were on there.
Well, they
But even like
brought the
like
small
Kimmy's
characters
old
back.
boyfriend Join was on
Yeah,
there.
Really?
Yeah.
Steve was on there. Gia, Stephanie's friend, was on
I
there.
know
Like
Bob Saget was on.
Bob
on there.
Saget,
yeah,
they
they
all
passed.
were on. Even the twins were on one episode. Like the boys.
Oh, the boys.
I'm
She
not
said
even.
no
Sucks.
fight needed. She can join.
Green light. Let's go.
Jesus, how is this even happening right
Wait. Oh, what was it?
Did I win any money?
now? I knew I should have bet on Gold State. I almost did too.
Fuck
Man.
that team.
Oh, no.
Fucking hate the Cavs.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
because you bet on them.
It was
Stop
really
betting on my
good.
boys.
We watched the Connors until they killed off Roseanne. Then we stopped watching.
Well, that was some issues. And
But we stopped watching after that.
I mean,
it was a decent spin-off.
It wasn't bad.
People
Fuller
said,
House was
people
better.
said it's still good, even without her. People said it's good. So I don't know.
She was the main. It's literally called Roseanne. I mean, you can't kill her off, and you killed her off very stupidly too. I'm sorry. You killed her from a drug overdose. Like
Well,
she wasn't
that
even.
way, yeah.
yeah, that. Yeah,
It was just like 2.5 Men.
Yeah, they
That was
Look
the stupidest ending of a
Look at the
freaking
way
show
they
ever.
killed off my guy. My
But
guy
look at the
Charles.
ending of the show, though.
Sopranos was the worst ending ever.
I can't beat that.
Especially Sopranos. Yeah, it was stupid. Because Sopranos
Do you know how
was
2.5
so
Men
good
Ended.
to just end it like
Stop
that.
watching it.
But I don't think they knew how to end Sopranos. It was so
They
good.
left it open.
I don't think they knew how to. I think they left it open to like maybe.
They left it open how they left Seinfeld open. That way they can come back at some point.
But the problem is now
Well, yeah.
you got these
It
guys
took
are
too
older.
much
a little
time.
Do you
too
know
time,
how
yeah.
2.5 Men ended?
Just like Friday, they waited too long to make that last
Oh
sequel,
yeah.
and now Ice
Now
Cube
it's-
said he's not gonna make it because of what's his
Yeah.
name?
Oh.
The dad died. So,
Yep.
Two of them,
Um,
three of them. That
Yeah, the
Ezel's
big dude
dead.
died too, right?
So is
Steve-O,
Ezel. He's
yeah.
dead too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they waited too long, unfortunately. But Sopranos, I think they originally had a thought like, okay, we're gonna end like this,
But they
and then
had
we'll
his
make a
son.
movie out of it or something.
Right.
And it
His
didn't
son
happen.
is like now Tony in a movie.
Yeah.
They did.
Well, they sequeled Boy Meets World too. That sucked. That was horrible.
That
we
was
tried.
Girl Meets
Yeah,
World.
yeah.
Right?
It was called Girl
There's
Meets
been
World.
a lot of sequels.
Yeah, I mean the
But that
spin-offs.
one felt more
What's hard
like
is-
a modern.
But Fuller House, you have to
sitcom.
admit, Fuller House.
Fuller
was
House
good.
was decent because
was
they
good.
still had
Everybody.
they just had the girls
70% are
parents.
garbage.
Right.
Oh,
So they were still using the main characters. They were just
Well,
older.
Roseanne was.
Yeah, but Roseanne didn't last because Roseanne made
Roseanne's still
comments.
going.
I'm talking about she.
Well, her physically, yeah, she made racist
No, she made
comments.
those comments and then they took her off the show. But I'm just saying that didn't last long. She was on what 2 seasons? Was it even 2 seasons? It
I
might
don't
have
think
been
she
two.
even
I
made
think- I
that.
think she made 1 season.
Which is
So-
sad.
when you're
But
fucking-
I feel like with Roseanne though, the way Roseanne really ended, like not the new one, like the older one, was really weird because you have them winning the lottery, and then the very last episode they didn't win the lottery, and it was all a dream, and Dan died. Like it was just very weird.
Well, I mean, a lot of good shows have ended very weird.
They
No.
probably had to
Really.
alter it.
Ended weird or just poorly
I mean,
Like
just-
2.5 Men
because they couldn't just they couldn't figure out a way to
to end it
well,
without
the
making
problem
people
with
mad.
2.5
You know
Men
what was a
Charlie
really
Sheen, it wasn't going to do anymore because they weren't going to pay him that outrageous outrageous amount of money. And then he caused the problem because he was getting so much money. The rest of them were like, "You're paying us like under $1 million. You're paying us like
Well, the one kid
nothing.
Yeah, the one.
But you're paying this dude like $20 million an episode." So it caused the whole thing. And then the one guy was religious on 2.5 Men. Like, the boy,
yeah. But does
very
everybody
religious,
know
so-
how 2.5 Men ended? Does everybody know?
No.
Ashton Kutcher ended up coming on replacing Charlie,
I know
and the
that.
brother Alan ended up being gay and adopting a boy.
Are you
together.
fucking serious?
I swear to
they're
God.
Gay, they're gay. Yeah.
They're gay.
Okay.
But Alan was more of a horn dog than Charlie was.
That's why it didn't make any sense.
That's why it didn't make sense. Other than that,
But
I would have been fine
I
with
think
it.
I think they were like, we don't really know what to do. We're kind of like, we're stuck because Charlie Sheen was that was
Charlie
that
Sheen
was
was
his
the
show.
show, yeah.
That was his show. Even though
It's
his
funny.
brother on the show was good too, but that was his show. So when he leaves, you're like, what am I gonna do here?
That's
So
right.
it's funny. 'cause
It
they made
is,
a couple
but
of
He
digs.
rails the
They made a
story.
couple of
Yeah.
digs at 2.5 Men
Yeah.
in what's that show called? His show at like that he did a couple years ago.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Did he do a show?
Mhm.
Oh.
I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking
What
about
was it called? It was some kind of because he was in there. He was in rehab.
though. Yeah.
Like a reality show?
No, it was a sitcom, but he was in rehab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't
Well,
remember
they
what it was
killed him
called.
off too, which was.
Fucking was it a subway hit? He got killed by a fucking subway train, right?
He got hit by a train.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he died. He died in the show, but he got hit by a train.
That's stupid.
That's got to be a hell of a way to go, though, getting hit by a train.
I mean, it was very. The way they got rid of him was very far fetched, like getting hit by a train.
The whole-
and then
Like,
making
out of all
him
the
and-
things this
and then
man-
bringing Ashton and then bringing him and making him gay and that.
The whole flip was a fever dream type deal.
I think
that
it was
weird.
I think they were just trying to like, okay, what can we do coming out of this because we know we ain't gonna have the people like. So let's fucking twist it up. Let's
Hell
do something
matters.
completely different. Let's make them.
Speaking of trains, shout out to my girl in Tennessee.
You know what I just found out yesterday?
I'm leaving her story for another week.
Wait,
I
do
gotta
you know
talk
what-
about her.
Do you know what I just found out yesterday from a friend of mine?
Did the train remind you of this?
No, about weird episodes. Do you guys ever watch? This is a very old show, but you ever watch Maude?
No, never heard of it.
Do you know? You never heard of Maude
That's that
with
bitch
Beatrice
from,
Arthur?
That's that dumb.
From Golden Girls?
Yeah, that.
So this was about like a grandma. Like she was a grandma,
And
and
she was a grandma in Golden Girls, but she really was not a grandma in Golden Girls.
Yeah,
but
she was the youngest one on the
but
show.
listen,
Bye,
like I didn't even
Courtney.
know
Bye,
this.
Courtney.
Bye, Courtney. Thank you for
He-
joining us. Thank you for
he-
the $10
she- So she ended up getting pregnant. Maude ended up getting pregnant. This woman's a grandma and ended up like,
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta live your life.
but like,
She wasn't as old as them though.
she.
The Golden Girls.
But in the Golden Girls,
No,
this is
but
Maude.
I-
Maude was way before the Golden Girls.
Then she wasn't. She couldn't have been that old then.
It was the fact that that's what the character she played
Oh,
was a
was a
grandma.
grandma.
Yeah.
But she's always played. Yeah, she
Kurt
will.
Cobain.
But she ended up
Kurt
getting
Cobain.
pregnant and having a, you know what?
What, a kid?
You can't know.
You know
To
what?
get the medical procedure to end a pregnancy. You can't say it because if you're on YouTube, it won't let you. You don't want to say the word, but
The A word.
What is that? What is it?
you can't say it or your
I
video
know,
ain't going up on
I
YouTube.
know. I'm being a smart ass. I'm sorry.
Or a Sean.
Anyway, I want to watch
Oh
that
my
90s.
god.
I want to watch that 90s show. I do want to watch that.
I'm gonna watch it. I want to give it a try. at
If you
least.
do like,
I'll take a
if
look
you
at
like,
it.
Al,
I-
do you like? Have you ever watched Modern Family? He's in it. Al Bundy's in it. He's the
So
grandpa.
Ed O'Neill.
He
I don't
is
know
that's our show. That is the most underrated show.
You'll like. I think if you if
He's
you
the
really
same
like
character.
Ed
though.
O'Neill,
Yeah,
then you'll
you'll
like
love
that
it
show.
because it's the same. It's literally the same.
He pretty much is playing.
You're
the
not-
same
to
character,
still
He
isn't
is.
that
You're
90s
not gonna.
show.
Yeah, you're not gonna get with Modern Family. You're not gonna get Married with Children.
Well, who
But
was
they
your-
have sense.
So
they have humor.
my favorite character
I like
in
his
that 90s show
wife.
was
I like
Red.
his
Like
wife.
It's
I think-
always red.
Red and Hyde were my favorites.
I like his wife.
Kidding.
But even that 90s
No.
show.
No, it's
Even
it's
that
Oh,
90s show,
Sophia
they're not gonna be
Vergara.
able to. They're not gonna be able to bring everybody back because what's his face is
Porn.
child.
Molest-
Child molester.
No, not child molester. Supposedly rapist.
She's
Still
no-
go to trial.
She's no peaches, but she's
sexual assault allegations.
All right, I see you,
No
Sax.
peaches? Oh.
What's her name? Sophia.
Vergara.
Who gives a shit what her name is?
Her husband was in Magic Mike.
I didn't know that either. But I don't know
Oh
what's
yeah.
He's the one that
I can't stop watching that movie.
He's the one in the back
You guys
pumping
had-
humping his thing before the show.
Wow.
Do that again. I bet you won't.
Humping his thing behind the curtain. Full blown see it.
He's got that on a replay with Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, wait.
Hey, I don't sleep on the couch. That's all I know.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so the next game involves shots, but I just wanted a shot for myself.
Oh, we're doing that for real?
I'm really craving that pizza.